It's been, I don't know how many years. I think it got out of commercials in 1983, 84, somewhere in there. It just was not an economically feasible venture to be in at that time, because everything had to be shot on film, and it was expensive, the fees. And I mean, the average business can't afford that kind of money. We're talking major production dollars to do something simple for their advertising, and it wasn't feasible. But now with a digital domain at our disposal, shooting with digital cameras like the ones that I'm carrying around here, small two-man crews, we can pretty much do anything. The only thing we're running into now is the fact that we can do things the way we're doing them. We're getting into tighter places, especially when we can go in and shoot when the business is actually conducting business. We don't have to shut them down to do anything. So the only challenges we seem to have nowadays are lighting problems. If we got someplace that's too dark, some of the images will be a little bit grainy. But other than that, we're not really limited to anything. We can walk in with one camera, two guys in 3 or 4 hours, shoot a commercial, in and out, without any special setups, and get some really quality footage. And it's just become a very exciting opening, marketing-wise, for the mom and pop business. No longer is it the big guy on the block getting to do the big TV production promotion of his business. Now the average person with a small business can do it, and it's something affordable. And in many cases it's even more affordable, say, than doing a display ad in a newspaper. So it's a very cool thing to do, and for us it works out fine because there's enough of a profit margin, even at a very, very low price to the customer, that we can pay the crews to come out and take the time to do this kind of thing in between normal production work. So it's a win-win for everybody, and we really like it. Now, for a business like a tile company or that advertises all over or brings in customers from all over the county, television advertising is a cool thing to do. Some businesses, like, say, a cellular telephone shop where there's one in every mall, it might not be a cool idea to do because, you know, nobody's going to drive across town when they can go up to the corner and get the same deal from the guy on the corner. So it's not for everybody. One of the things that we want to do coming in for the customer's sake is take it to the level where we act kind of like an agency for them, and, you know, go over before any production dollars are spent and say, you know, what are you trying to sell? What do you want to show? What do you want to say? Is this something that's efficient use of your money? And we'll tell them, you know, look, you probably want to do, you know, a coupon ad in the local paper around your neighborhood, if you're someone who capitalizes on local clientele, you know, real close in your area. Whereas somebody, say, selling motorcycles, for instance, an Indian motorcycle dealer I know out in Ramona, could have done well by television advertising. They'd still be there. Unfortunately, they're no longer there. And their problem was they had a very specialized product which easily could have brought clientele from all over the county, but no one else in the county knew they were there except the residents in Ramona. So that's one instance where I'm sorry to say that, you know, I know we could have done a great deal to help this business thrive, bloom, and you know, prosper, whereas unfortunately the opportunities we had presented to us to get into this market weren't done in a timely manner enough to help this guy out and get him going. So, but he would definitely a prime candidate for television advertising. But we're having a lot of fun. It's a great break for us, and we've got a lot of young crews that want to get their feet, you know, broke into the business one way or another. And we don't have a lot of film projects for everybody. So, I mean, this is a really good, like I said, it's a win-win for everybody. Not just me and the customer who's trying to put the ad on TV, but for the crews too. It's just very, very exciting. We are really excited about doing it. You can see I'm just having a ball here. So it's fun.
Wow! If you'd love to have high-grade designer tile but don't want to spend designer dollars, then you need to come to Proceed Tile. We have all the same name brand designer tile as the expensive showrooms, but without the fancy fixtures or the fancy prices. This means discount warehouse prices direct to you. Hundreds of styles from dozens of manufacturers, all discounted and in stock for immediate delivery. That's right, the lowest prices and in stock right now. Where? Proceda Tile on Miramar Road, 1 mile east of the 805 freeway.